Hello everyone. This lecture is part of a preview to my Microsoft Excel course on Udemy. The course is called Practical Microsoft Excel Masterclass. If you like this lecture, do check out the full course on Udemy. The link has been provided in the description below. Also provided in the description below is a coupon code. The first few students who use the coupon code can access the course for free. If you decide to take the course, I request you to please leave behind a review. In this lecture, we are going to be looking at how to identify the top n items within each category. The specific problem with the data that we are going to be solving is this. Given the daily sales data with information about the salesperson, product sold, and value of the sale, determine the top 2 salespeople for each product category. On the left side here is what the raw data looks like, and on the right side is the result that we are expecting to obtain. So we have information about the sales date, product category, salesperson, and the dollar value of the sales. We are expected to find out for each product category, that is paper, printer, and stationery, who are the top 2 salespeople. In this case, for example, for paper, Jim and Stanley are the top 2 salespeople. For printer, it's Phyllis and Dwight, and so on. Let's dive right into the solution. So here is our raw data. Please note that the raw data consists of the individual sales made by a particular salesperson in a particular product category. It is not in the summarized form that we will need to look at and rank. So our first task is to summarize this data at the product category salesperson combination level. For that, we will need to get the unique combinations of product category and salespeople that exist in the data. In Excel, that is relatively simple to obtain. So I'm going to copy the column which contain the product category and the salesperson to a new location where I want to create the report, and then use the remove duplicate feature from the data tab of the ribbon. I want to remove duplicates based on column H as well as column G. And so, as you can see, these are the unique combinations of product category and salesperson. There are 15 such combinations. Next, we will go on to calculate the total sales for each combination. And here we will be using the Sumifs function. So there are 2 conditions that need to be satisfied. First of all, the sum range will be the column D, which contains the dollar values of the sale. The criteria range 1 will be the product category, which is in column B. The criteria 1 in this case is printers, that is cell G2. Criteria range 2 is the salesperson, which is in column C. Criteria 2 is Jim, which is in cell H2. Let me also make sure that this is in the same format. So as you can see, Jim has sold $9,249 worth of printers. So I can extend this formula down to get the total sales for each combination. Next, we will have to rank all these combinations based on their total sales. For that, we will sort this data based on product category and based on descending order of dollar sales, so that the sales of paper by all the salespeople is together. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to select this data, and in the data tab, I will use the sort option. I will be sorting based on the product category. It doesn't really matter which order I sort this in. And I will be adding a level. The second level of sort will be based on total sales. And here, since we are trying to find the top 2 salespeople, I will sort this from largest to smallest. If we were trying to find the lowest 2 or the bottom 2 salespeople for each category, I would have sorted this from smallest to largest. So as you can see, all the sales for paper are together, so are the ones for printer and stationery. In this case, since the data is not too large, you could visually look at this sorted data and say that Jim and Stanley are the top 2 salespeople for paper, so are Phyllis and Dwight for printers, and so on. However, if the data turns out to be large enough, we won't be able to do that visually, so we have to create a rank column. And that is what I'm going to be doing now. The way I'm going to be creating a rank column is that I will provide a rank starting with 1 for each category. For the combination that is appearing at the very top is obviously going to be 1. For the second combination, I'm going to be writing a if condition. So the idea here is, if we are within the same product category, the rank has to increment by the value 1, since we have already sorted based on the total sales. And if we jump to a new category, as is happening between cells G6 and G7, it's going from paper to printer, I have to restart the ranking from 1. So the logical test that I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be checking if the product category for the current row is the same as the product category for the previous row. If that is the case, I simply have to increment the previous rank by 1. So the previous rank is in J2 plus 1. If not, I have to restart the rank starting from 1. As you can see, the row has been given the rank 2. I can simply extend this formula to get the value for the others. As you can see, paper has been ranked from 1 to 5, then printer has been ranked from 1 to 5, stationery has been ranked from 1 to 5. The final task is to filter out whatever combinations that we need. In this case, we are looking for the top 2 salespeople. So I will apply a filter, and based on the rank, I will only select 1 and 2. And this is the solution that we were looking for. Here is a brief summary of the solution that we executed. There are 4 steps which we did. The first one was to get the unique category salesperson combinations, and we used the remove duplicates function of Excel to do that. Then we calculated the total sales for each combination using the Sumifs function. Then we ranked the combinations as required, in this case from larger to smaller. For that we used the sort operation and then the if function. Finally, we had to pick the top 2 combinations for each product category. We did that by using the filter.